All right. Whew, man, it's going to be a good episode. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Caliber Corner, Season 4, podcast number 212, if I'm not mistaken. It is going to be a discussion on Cyber Gunday Monday deals and then the last remnants of the Black Friday specials. We're going to see if there's anything else out there. I know, as viewers, you guys are getting so tired because all of us have been pushing out Black Friday deals, but we're trying to help you save money, get you some good promo items and so on, and we're going to see what we can do. But before we do that, I think we'll go ahead and just get started and let the panel introduce themselves, and we'll talk about next week's episode and what's going to happen, and give a little shout out over there on the YouTube side, see what's going on. So today's episode is going to be a little bit of what we know about Cyber Monday deals right now on guns and ammo and gear and hunting, stuff like that. And then also look at the last couple days of some of the Black Friday specials that are out there. And a few places aren't going to announce anything on Cyber Monday until tomorrow. So they're letting their Black Friday specials run out today. And then after that, you're going to start to see a lot more. But everything's coming from Gun.Deals. That's where I'm finding all the ads and stuff. I'm not promoted by them at all. I'm not endorsed by them at all. That's where I go to find deals. And it seems to work for me. But before we do anything else, let's let the panel go ahead and introduce themselves. I think we'll go in order of age. So AWAG, why don't we go ahead and start with you?
Howdy, guys. It's Baby AWAG here. Thanks.
Baby AWAG. Baywag. DJ Baywag.
This I can't even talk today. Thank you, Travis, for having me on the show. It's always appreciated. I enjoy these conversations a lot.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and check out my channel. I have hopefully a lot more videos coming down on the pipeline. I just did a overview of my little Spiritus Microfight Mark IV chest rig that I got for my AR-10. Go ahead and go give it a watch when you have a chance. Leave a comment, like it. I don't really care. Just leave a comment because I actually do like seeing people comment on these kinds of things.
Oh, heck yeah. So, heck yeah. And your channel is called?
AWAG 1000. Look for the picture of the cat.
Look for the little black cat.
Look for a little black cat.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, all right. And then I guess I'll be next. I'm Travis P11. Welcome to the channel. Today's episode is sponsored by SS Pond in Lexington, Nebraska. Check out SS Pond. They're located in Lexington, Nebraska. You take the Interstate 80 exit. SS Pond is just right off to the right-hand side. Stop in there, say hello to Stan, browse a firearm selection, and SS Pond will take care of your firearms needs. And you better hurry up because Stan is retiring at the end of December. So get out there and pick up whatever you can. X-Adam1 says, is SS Pond open today? If he is, I'm going 100%. Monday through Thursday, 11 to 7. Those are the hours for SS Pond Central Time, just so you guys know. So otherwise, don't forget to check out rnldisplays.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but they did send me one of their gun stands as a tester, as a promo, and a couple other stands just to give away for Patreon gifts. And so make sure you guys check out rnldisplays.com. They've got pistol displays. They have some that are Glock magazine compatible for PCCs and other firearms. And then also these AR-556 stands. So make sure you check them out. All right. And then moving up the age bracket, Defense Dad, how's it going?
Well, thanks for age shaming me.
Age shaming you?
That's
That's
nice.
What do they call that? That's discrimination against the elderly?
You son of a...
No. Discrimination. You sound like an old fart. That's what you sound like. Call me that.
No, thanks for having me. I'm half awake this morning. As I told you, I'm still reeling from working retail Black Friday yesterday. So
yeah, I hear you, man. If anybody's ever worked in retail, I had the joyous experience of working at Toys R Us through 2 Black Fridays. After that, I switched over to a grocery store my junior year in college, and it was nuts. It was working at Toys R Us going like mid-October through January 1st was nuts. I mean, you work overnights. People just insanity. People fist fight over Tickle Me Elmos. It's real. It happened. I saw it. A couple soccer moms went crazy on each other fighting over the last Nintendo 64. Ooh, the good old days, man. The good old days. So thank God they weren't packing. Yeah, so you guys were busy. You guys had some good sales. That's a good thing. So
yep.
A little more, makes you a little extra money for guns and ammo, right?
A little bit, yeah. All
right, so what are you in the market for now? What are you going to be searching for?
Honestly, it's not it's kind of gun related. I'm debating between a new camera for the channel or a new toolbox so I can consolidate my smaller toolboxes and then have one of my old small toolboxes strictly for gun stuff.
Okay. I mean, the new camera's not going to make you look any nicer than you already do. I mean, your hair's perfect, so.
Yeah, and the beard is just on point.
we could have more texture in the beard if you went 4K, Shane. I'm telling you, that's
there you go. I already have 4K on the phone.
Oh, there you go. Right on. See, you're one step above me right now. I'm still stuck at 1080p like the other pores. So
yeah, there you go.
Well, yeah. So yeah, if you see any good deals, make sure you let me know. And you're always out there finding good stuff that's on sale. And
yeah, the problem is the toolbox and the camera both cost the same amount of money. It's a 62-inch bench toolbox or the camera.
God, I don't know, man. That's a tough one because I mean, I love my toolboxes that I have downstairs. They're so handy. But what are you going to use more often, though? I mean, do you need the toolbox now? Do you have a project you're working on? Are you doing an engine swap or?
It's more again to consolidate that stuff because then I've got a 24-inch wide by 5-foot tall stack. And then I could bring that in the house, and all my miscellaneous gun stuff now has a place to go rather than being in shoe boxes and kind of stuff on shelves.
That's a good point. It's a good point. That's a tough one. I mean, as long as you're okay making your videos now, put you the video quality. You guys check out Defense Dad's channel. The video quality is great. The editing is great. You can learn a lot, especially if you're just getting started with the gun channel and some of the cool things that he does, and some of the tech that he uses. But so do check it out.
Yep.
All right. And I am sad to report my best friend has been asking me for months now to sell him my G17 Gen 4. So we did a legal state transfer, shipping and transfer to his FFL. So my G17 Gen 4 has left the stable. And I've got 2 bedside guns, one for the right side of the bed, one for the left side of the bed. But I'm looking for something else now. So I don't know what to go for. I don't know. It's like the world's your oyster for handguns right now. So I don't know if I want to just go.
Get a dagger.
I don't know. I don't even know I'm not even, it just kind of popped up. He's like, hey, do you want to sell to me now? I'm like, yeah, we can do this. That's fine. So now I just don't know. First world problems. Gizzard Gary, what am I going to do? I'm short one handgun and I need something. What should I buy?
Dagger.
Gary? No.
The most comfortable. It is literally the most comfortable Glock you will ever handle.
It's not a Glock.
It is though.
Okay, good point.
I forgot real quick though. I am looking for a buckmark, but I haven't found a deal on the ones I want.
Browning buckmark. If anybody has a Browning buckmark for sale, why don't you guys let me know? Email me at thecalibercorner@gmail.com and I will let Defense Dad know. So cool. Gizzard Gary's with us today. Good morning, Gizzard Gary. How's it going?
It's going. It's one of those rare times where I don't have anywhere to go on a Saturday morning. So
you're welcome to come here anytime, Gizzard Gary. Yeah. So did you just get fed up with the family? You said enough of this. I'm leaving Thanksgiving now. Is that what it was for you? You just had too much of everybody's banter and you just had to get out of that environment?
I do the normal thing on Saturday visiting my daughter. And of course I went down Thursday morning to spend Thanksgiving with the daughter and son-in-law. And then we got up yesterday and did some shopping around Wichita area.
Oh, yeah.
And I went ahead and came home yesterday afternoon. So basically I did the weekend trip 2 days early. So consequently, I have Saturday and Sunday with nothing to do other than maybe make my own little solo shopping trip somewhere.
There you go. Go get something nice for yourself. Go pick up a new truck, Gary. Go get.
I'd say. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Go get a new Silverado, Gary. Go reward yourself. You've been good this year.
Yeah.
So do you guys have an academy down there in Wichita around that area or not? Academy Sports? Are they down in Kansas?
There's one in Wichita. There's one in Topeka, both. So
any good deals at all down in your neck of the woods? Is there anything that really stood out that was just awesome that?
I didn't think so. Okay. I mean, my choices are basically Academy or Cabela's.
Okay.
Which are basically across the street from each other.
Do you guys have do you have a Shields down there also? Is there a Shields in Wichita or like Overland Park or anything?
Overland Park is the only one in the entire state.
Okay, because I know down in Texas they've got a couple of them now too. My friends are pretty excited because they like to go there. They do have, and it's not the best price, but it's one of the better prices. They do have boxes of Fiocchi brass full metal jacket, 115 grain for $15 a box. Limit 5, which if you need some 9, it's about as good as you're going to get because online it's about 0.7 or 0.8 cents more per round if you're going to order in bulk. You really can't get a lower price online, especially if you got to pay sales tax anyway and shipping. So it is one of the better prices on 9mm right now. Let it drop down to $8 or $9 a box, and then we'll start talking, So, hey guys, make sure you check out Gizzard Gary's channel. He's got a couple shows that he does. Gary, when are you live on YouTube? When can people follow you?
I am live on YouTube on Friday evenings. That's called Foul Territory, and that is at Fridays 8 p.m. Central. It's a 2-hour show.
Okay.
And then Sunday morning is the early bird chat 4-hour show beginning at 9 a.m. Central. So
Okay,
those
the
are my
only
two
time zone, the
scheduled
most
live
important
shows.
time zone in the world, you know.
Well, yes, of course.
Because when we form the United States of Tornado Alley, once we separate from the coast, then that's going to be the only time zone that we will recognize. We're not going to recognize those other people anymore. So
Well,
they have to adhere to Central Time. That's Travis P11 has spoken. So
absolutely. I totally agree with you. I endorse that. Mm-hmm.
So we got some really good comments coming in over on the YouTube side here. XAdam1 says, if I was still looking for a 10 millimeter, I'd probably have gotten the M&P 10 millimeter, which just came out. I bought the Rock Island 1011 in 10 millimeter and have no regrets. Maybe I'll go with the Rock Island 10 millimeter, one of those ultra tacs with the double stack 10 millimeters with the rail on it. That would do the job. That would do the job for me. Gunmetal Guy USA says, Springfield is flooding YouTube gun channels with the XDM 10 millimeter. Get one of those. It's kind of funny. I kind of called this a couple years ago. I said it would be cool if Glock would release a single stack 10 millimeter. Why? Well, why not? It's like one of the few things they haven't released yet. And I said, I think 10 millimeter is going to make a bit of a comeback. And now it's starting to show up in some of these like medium-sized frames. And a lot of these are now, which is funny because I can actually get 10 millimeter at the local Shields cheaper than 380. So I almost feel like I should be buying some boxes of 10 millimeter right now. And you know what? I have a box of 10 millimeter in one of my random ammo boxes. And so maybe that's a sign I need to pick up a 10 millimeter. So what else we got coming in here for comments? We got Gary just wanted to wub Travis's tactical muffin top. Hey, don't make fun of the tactical muffin top, man. That thing's got me through many battles. You have no idea. SIG 226 Legion or SIG AXG Scorpion.
Do the 226 Legion. Do it. It's such a smooth gun.
I know, man. God, maybe I'll go. I don't know. Might just have to. The next poll for next week maybe we'll do some gun shopping next week. Well, that'll be next week's episode. Is let's go online firearm shopping with Travis P11. So, good stuff. Okay, so what else we got? Okay, so let's see who's joining in on the YouTube side before we start to get into the ads and talk about where we are for the channel. We got Fluffy 10 millimeter Jeep guy, XAdam1, Gunmetal Guy USA, TPC Cooks in the house, Watt 75. We got Defense Stat out there and over here. Defense Stat says I only bought shoes for Black Friday. Me, you're looking at what I bought. I bought an upgraded StreamYard, which was like half price for a year. So that's the only thing I bought for Black Friday. So I didn't even buy anything really cool this year. But I'm at a saturation point where there's nothing I really need in terms of TVs and electronics and video games and crap like that. I'm set. So it's like I just really wasn't looking for anything this year.
Wait a minute. I've seen your TV. It's a little small.
It's a 55-inch Sharp Aquos. Come on, man. Give me a break. It does 4K UHD.
That's like a bathroom TV.
Oh, my God. Okay, fine. We'll look for something bigger. I should have got a 70 and then just got it mounted on the wall and just been done with it,
Yeah, 70 or bigger, don't come at me, man.
Okay, so 70-inch TV is the acceptable. To maintain my friendship with you, I've got to have at least a 70-inch TV. Is that right?
Well, not so much your friendship with. I'll still be friends with you, but if you want to maintain your man card.
Okay, but if I want more of your respect, I've got to have a larger TV, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So I'm going to have to look around and see what we can do. So,
all right.
Cyber Monday TV shopping. Here we go. Let's see who else is out there. Kingpid's out there. Tacos and French fries. Gizzard Gary's over there and over here. M. Gabriel says, I'm just wondering if the Setme was going to be shooting higher low at 100 yards, but the trigger pack vid did not show targets. No. Yeah, that was just shot really quickly because I wanted to just test the trigger pack quick while I was out at the family ranch, I guess you could say, the range where I shoot with my family. And I will get it back out, but I do need to invest in some 308. I think I'm just going to break down and get 500 rounds of Wolf or Tula steel case. I'm not going to run my good brass through the Setme because it mangles the brass into a twisted balloon animal. So there's no point in running good brass ammo through a Setme C308. It's just not worth it. So once I get some steel case, we'll take it back out again and just do some iron sight shooting on it. I don't have a scope on it yet or a red dot, but I probably should put one on there. Maybe I'll pick something up this weekend for the Setme C308 so I can take it out. Tommy Gun's also out there, so a lot of people joining in. So guys, if there's any comments out there that you need to let me know about, let me know, because when I'm doing a screen share, I don't always get to see the comments easily. Fluffy 10 millimeter Jeep guy says my TV's a 24-inch. Yeah, like I just had a little tiny one that I was using for the longest time for my monitor for all the shows and stuff. So, Gunmetal Guy USA says, wow, my 55-inch TV just lost its luster for some odd reason. Well, one of the problems you run into is once you go bigger than 55, and I'm sitting about 7 feet away from the screen in my living room, you go so big, it's like it's so bright, you really can't even enjoy it. Like it's just, you can't enjoy it unless you back up further. So that's why I hadn't gone with the larger TV at this point. So, all right, let's go ahead and see what we got out there for deals. So getting started right now, there are a few places that have legit Cyber Gunday Monday deals that are out there right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to check out Midway to show off what Midway's got going on, and then we'll just close these tabs out as we run through it. So we've got the Cyber Week sale going on at Midway. They've got all kinds of goodies on sale. Okay, we've got the Rise Armament trigger, save $47. Let's go right down to the actual prices. They got $40.79 on 762 by 51. How many rounds is that? Is that a 20-round box? That's a 50-round box. Okay, so at 82 cents a round for IMI, I think that's a pretty good deal. It's 20. Yeah, I'm paying about $17.99 right now for 20 rounds. And so that's not bad. That's not bad. So that's some IMI ammunition that's on sale. Hey guys, if you know of anything that's good, just let me know and I can jump to the tab, or we'll get there eventually. You can get a Vortex 3-9 by 40 for $99 over the Vortex Vanquish over at Midway USA. Rise Armament trigger is $119. Defense Dad, did you say that Primary Arms also has that on sale?
I don't know if it's the exact same one, but they have for $79.
Okay,
it's a Rise Armament with the anti-walk pins. But that one you're showing there has also got, looks like the lower parts kit.
Oh, it does, yeah, with customizable lower receiver parts kit. Yeah, you get everything with it. So that's actually not a bad deal, because that lower parts kit's about $30 by itself, if not more. I don't know, because of Rise Armament, it might even be MSRP even higher. You know, I'm just going off PSA.
I'm seeing them from like 30 to 50 right now.
Okay.
Or more, depending on what you get. Okay.
We got a Stoner AR upper, which looks identical to Bear Creek Arsenal's upper. They might even make them for Stoner. 16-inch 5.56 for $299, which is not bad. I think Bear Creek Arsenal might have a sale going on right now too. We'll definitely check out PSA. Vortex Optics Gen 1 Diamondback binoculars for $129. Those are really nice. I think Sandhills Media has a pair very similar to that, and that I've looked through them before, and they're very clear. Checking out deer and stuff. 10 PMags for $99, so $9.99 for a Gen M2 PMag is not bad. I think I pay $11 or $12.99 locally for one of those.
Yeah, they had those at PSA for $8.99, and if you got them for, I think it was PSA.
Oh, okay.
If you got 5 or more, it was free shipping.
Free shipping, and that's a good deal, because PSA shipping can run like $17, $18, $20 depending on what you order.
Yeah.
Okay, we've also kind of go up the food chain here on scopes. We got a Vortex Optics Viper 4-12 by 40 millimeter for $229. If you're into crossbows, they got a good deal on a crossbow. There's a 6.5 to 20 by 44 side focus knob for $279. That's not bad. Proof Research AR-15 300 blackout carbon fiber barrel for $599. AWAG Proof Research, is there stuff any good? What do you think? Is it overpriced? Is it well built? It's some of the best that's out there. Okay, so there you go, guys. Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, I can't justify spending almost $600 on an AR barrel, just for the simple fact that the technology that goes into making a barrel is so refined at this point. You can. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad product. If you want something that's like the most lightweight thing possible, go with the Proof Research. However, if you want a barrel that's just going to shoot the daylights out and you don't really care about weight all that much, go with something else.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what somebody wants to do. I mean, I would understand it maybe if you're going to run like a 20-inch AR barrel and you can use it as like a varmint gun for long-range shooting or something, or, and some people just want the cool factor. They want the lightweight and they want to build the best thing they can. I mean, it's like I've always said, you can get a Hellcat, Challenger that'll do 200 miles an hour for $80,000, or you can buy a Lamborghini for $300,000 that'll do 200 miles an hour. They'll both get to 200 miles an hour. It's just one's a little bit more refined than the other, right? I mean, that's what it all comes down to with gun parts. What else we got here? We've got a nice Midway USA Pro Series competition shooting map for $35.99. It's a pretty good deal. 5.56 for $12.39 a box. That's pretty much par for the course. That's about $3 more, maybe $4 more than we were paying pre-pandemic prices. And then they've got all kinds of percentages off and things like that. So they got sweepstakes you can enter if you want to. So that's what we got going on over there at Midway USA. So that's not bad. Make sure you guys check that out. That's their Cyber Week sale. Okay, we'll go ahead and close that one out. come back to the comments. Hey, those of you that are watching right now on the YouTube side, chime in and let me know if you found any really good deals on anything, and we can definitely let people know as we just kind of run through the tabs and I kind of comment on what we found. Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy says, everybody be safe. I'm heading out to the gun show. Yeah, you have a good time, man. Let us know if you find anything good. Okay. Let's see. So Defense Dad, you're saying I got to get a 75-inch TV if I want to maintain your respect. Is that?
I was just giving you crap, man.
No,
the only reason I got a 75-inch is it was on sale for the same price as a 55-inch when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, why not? Heck
yeah, man. TPC Cook says I got a 70-inch LG Ultra 4K here. There you go. X Adam 1 says I currently do not own a TV of any sort. I find myself working on my laptop 90% of the time. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I've got all these computers and all this stuff I use it. I just open up my 5 or 6 year old Chromebook the majority of the time that I'm sitting in on podcasts and stuff and do my cyber shopping and stuff like that. X Adam 1 says, will the former $199 Taurus G2 that is selling at a sale price of $249 ever go back to that old price? Or no, he says, when the former $199 Taurus G2 is selling at a sale price of $249, I know I'm being sold a bag of lies. Well, I think the MSRP on the G2 is like $299. So if you're getting it for below $299, yeah, it's not. And there was a time, Defense said, what do the PT-111s bottom out at? Were they like 179 at DE Guns a long time ago, like 169?
I don't know about the PT-111, but I got the G2C out there for $175.
175, and because when they came out, I remember talking about telling people go buy one if you just want to have an extra gun or a spare, or like your tackle box gun or whatever. If you want to pick one up for under 200. So X Adam 1. Oh, something else I want to mention. If you guys are a Taurus G3 owner, they are selling the G3 Toro upgrade kit over at Taurus's website for $124.99. You get free shipping on it. It gives you the slide, the hardware, the mounting plates, the screws, the Allen key, all that stuff for $124. So if you got yourself a G3 when they first came out for like $249, you could have a Toro for $379-ish right now if you order from Taurus. I was tempted because I really wanted OD green G3 Toro, which they don't currently make. So the Toro is the G3 with the optics cut on it, and it's got the Glock sights on it. So what I could do is I could go buy, an OD green G3 if I want to, and then I could take off the slide and put the Toro upgrade kit on it, and I would have a Toro compatible G3 basically ready to go. Then I could turn around and sell the slide on eBay and make a little bit of money back on it, because there's always somebody that wants a slide for Cerakoting or whatever reason. So yeah, so Taurus does have that. I just got the email on that the other day. Gary, did you see that? Because you're usually the one that tells me about Taurus stuff, because you seem to get the emails before I do.
Yeah, I did see it. I am not in the market to buy anything from Taurus right now, but they do have plenty of good sales going on. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know they've been selling a lot of like holsters and mag deals and stuff like that. So if you go over to Taurus's website, you can order from them directly if you want to, which is cool. So you're getting factory, warranted parts and stuff like that too, which is always a good thing. So, all right, let's go and see what else we got for another deal here. Now, over at Academy Sports, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that they're going to have a Cyber Week sale that's going to be kicking in. They're going to do 20% off site-wide sale, online only, exclusions apply, obviously, but that doesn't start until tomorrow. So their Cyber Week deals are going to kick in tomorrow. Like I said, a lot of places are going to run through Saturday on their specials, and then they're going to kick in with new deals and prices tomorrow. So if you're an Academy shopper, hold out today if you're not finding what you want, because online you might be able to get yourself a really good deal. So when they say site-wide, I don't know if that's going to be on everything or if that's just going to be strictly certain items. So you'll find out what's going to happen there. So that's Academy's situation right now. And I did show off their Black Friday ad last week, so we're not going to go back to it.
See, and I'm kind of wondering this year, because everybody's been saying, myself included, that the Black Friday deals aren't just stellar this year. I'm wondering if Cyber Monday is going to be better.
It's a possibility. I don't know. And for me, it's like what I am seeing on good deals are like on shotguns. I mean, there's a lot of I think there's a glut of shotguns on the market. When we go to the local Shields, they have racks and racks of those AR pattern shotguns just sitting around. They've got them marked down literally hundreds of dollars off their previous price. Yeah, and I'm not just trying to promote Shields. I'm just saying this is what I'm seeing, the reality of the market. And there's all these little tactical shotguns and Turkish imported semi-autos that are selling for $199 and stuff like that. So I think there's just a glut of those, because maybe at one point when the gun dry up was going on and you couldn't find anything, orders got placed for those because they were cheap. They could get them quickly. They started showing up, and then things got a little better, and people stopped buying guns, as well as less guns than they were buying. And now there's just a glut of these tactical shotguns on the market.
I was talking to some of the gun shop guys, and they did exactly that because they were kind of a cool looking thing for the new gun owner buyers. But now that, I guess, for lack of a better term, normal guns are more readily available. I mean, you saw Shields; they have a sign warning people, "Hey, these are not ARs; these are shotguns."
Well, they tell them if you're going to buy them, you have to run high brass through them. You have to have a certain velocity for them to function properly. So and they were expensive. Like some of those were like those Typhoon Defense ones were running like $1,000, and they're cool. They're neat. They're very beefy looking. Just they're heavy. They're cool looking. They got the sights on them. You got the sweet mag fed system. But it's just for somebody like us, it's like what am I going to do with something like that? You've already got a nice semi-auto, or you've got like a Maverick 88 security pump, or you've got a Shockwave, but they're still cool. And you're right, they're kind of getting people on that wow factor, like, oh, it's not an AR-15, but it handles like one, but it's also a shotgun and it's a semi-auto. So those, if you're in the market for one of those, there are some really good deals on them all over the place right now. Most of these places as
far as handguns, for the most part, the deals I've seen advertised this year is either Rugers or Kimbers.
Yep. Those Ruger 57s, Ruger 57s or whatever, they're just dropping off in price because you can't find. I haven't seen 5.7 ammo for 6 months in a store. If I do find it, it's ridiculous. You're looking over a buck around. But those are like $529, and they were pushing $700-800 during peak pandemic times.
Yep.
Tacos and French fries. Here you go. Sums it up. I haven't seen any deals that really interested me. So let's jump back into it. I've got another one for you here. If you're in the market for an optic. There's a lot of good budget optic deals I'm seeing out there, like the Bushnell, TRS 25 or whatever, and Swamp Fox has got some good specials going on. Monstrum's got some good deals going on.
Swamp Fox has a stellar deal going on right now.
Isn't it buy two get one free? Isn't that what they're doing? Okay, yeah. So,
like what a couple guys were saying is, if you got a couple buddies that all of you want optics, you can save a lot of money that way.
You could, 3 guys could buy in on it and then just divvy the prices down on it basically and save money. So,
yep.
All right. So if you want something a little more high end, Euro Optic has some EOTechs on sale right now. They got the A512 for $399, which I think is a pretty good price. AY, what do you think? Are these good prices? XPS2 for $479, the 552 for $515, and the XPS3 for $579. Now, as a person that has a vintage EOTech 553, that thing is just awesome. It's so cool. And I can see, I get it why people buy them. What do you think about those prices, AY? Are those any good?
Okay, so the XPS3 I would highly recommend getting. I personally favor the EXPS3, which just has the quick detach bottom on it.
Okay.
But if you want an optic that is beyond the most durable thing you can ever imagine, get an EOTech.
Except for the glass, you can break the glass on the front, right?
You can break the glass. However, when you do break the glass, you can still see the reticle.
True. And they are still servicing this current gen of any EOTechs made, what was it, 2018 or later? You still are covered by, I don't know if it's covered by a lifetime guarantee, but you can still get them repaired. Anything before 2018, like this 553 behind me, I'm SOL if it stops working. I'd have to send it into a specialty place to get it repaired because they don't do work on it because they're not going to carry legacy parts for it, which I get it. It's time to upgrade from 2008 technology, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But, so if you definitely want a very durable red dot optic, I would highly suggest getting an EOTech. I have been insanely abusive to my AXPS3 that I had. I took it on a 2-week camping trip and I have dropped it in mud. I have banged it against trees. I have dropped it off the tailgate of my truck. I have basically dropped it with a fully loaded Sig Sauer 556, from standing because I thought I had my sling on and the one QD clip was not clipped. So I basically dropped my rifle to go to my transition and it just went boom right on the concrete.
Is it safe for you to handle a firearm? I mean, I know that you're young and you're still uncoordinated at your age and you're still learning, hand-eye coordination and stuff, but is that really safe for you to just drop your AR everywhere?
Well, that's the thing is I'm always doing like those realistic kind of training scenarios where you're moving around vehicles, you're in the woods, you're you know, you try to.
Okay.
And, you know, I probably could be a little more refined with my movements.
It's okay. That's all right. As you get older, your hand-eye coordination will come to you, and eventually you'll have that old man strength, and then you'll.
But it's kind of hard getting depth perception when it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and you're wearing night vision. You can't see anything out of your
running
left
through
eye.
the woods.
Yes.
Maybe drink a little bit less beforehand or something.
I don't drink. I am one of the most straight edge people you will ever meet. So I don't even do Tylenol.
Yeah, I don't recommend drinking and LARPing, especially with firearms.
Yeah, no,
probably not a safe
don't
thing
do
to
that.
do. Save that for after when you get back to base camp and the guns are secure. So yeah. So anyway, if you want an EOTech, AWAG proves that EWAGs are going to EOTech. AWAG is telling you that is definitely the way to go. I like the 553, but I want to be really careful with this because when I paid for it, I want it to work. So you're not going to find me running through the woods with that thing. I'll throw my fake wish.com 512 on top of it instead. So anyway, so that's a good deal. You can save a little money. If you go to gun.deals, you might find a little bit cheaper price on that A512. But $3.99 and then 2-day shipping, and I don't know if it's free shipping. It probably is, I'm guessing, for that price.
I think
EuroOptic is supposedly a pretty good place to buy from. They've been around for a long time. They're based in the USA, and I've heard good things about them.
Yep,
so I think
EuroOptic
you'd be okay buy from them.
EuroOptic is in Pennsylvania, so if you do order something, you can go. If you're in that area, you can go straight to their place and pick it up. It's pretty neat.
Yes. Gunmetal Guy USA says it best. Sorry, AWAG, but give that guy a Fisher Price for all of our safety.
Nah, man, you want somebody that's going to be abusive on things, so that way you have zero worries about you actually breaking them. Have somebody else break the stuff for
today
you.
I'm playing with my first 5.56.
My first 5.56.
Oh my God, X Adam 1. I can't even read that comment. I can't endorse that. I'm sorry.
No, don't do that, X Adam. Don't do that,
X Adam 1. We care about you and your safety. Don't you remember those hunter safety videos they made you watch when you were little? So okay, all right. Let's check out some more. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Real quick, Daddy. That was the 512 you're talking about, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's. I thought I looked. It's $349 at Palmetto.
So that's on. Is that on Gun.deals?
Yep.
Where you found? Yeah, because I thought I saw it cheaper. So
I did too. So I had to look.
Yeah.
Palmetto State Armory also has Geisley SSAE triggers for like $169. That's like $120 off. Okay. So if you want a really, really nice trigger, do that.
They're awesome. I played with them before, and they're so. I've used them before in the range, and it's such a change from what you're used to. It's like it's awesome. Yeah,
I've run the SSAE in my AR-10 and my M16A4, so they're absolutely amazing triggers.
I will say this too for everybody who wants to jump on the Canik the Mete or whatever bandwagon.
The Mete.
So
is it the Canik latte?
Yeah. Battlehawk Armory for those, because they've been going for pretty penny lately. They do have that gun for just under $450 right now.
Is that, and that's also for the FDE one, isn't it? Is that what you sent me?
It's the tan and it's the SFX, so the 5-inch barrel.
Okay. Yeah, go over to Honest Outlaw Reviews channel on YouTube. I usually watch him for gun reviews because he puts a lot of lead down range in the guns and he's not sponsored by any one particular company. So if there's something wrong with the gun, he does talk about the pros and the cons, and he will show guns fail even if a manufacturer sends it to him. So I watch Honest Outlaws videos. So I'm always trying to promote channels to see who's good out there. So yeah, he did a pretty good review on the Mete also. So let's see here. Let's do some shameless self-promoting on the banners here. There we go. What else do we got? Okay, so we've also got a Sportsman's Warehouse deal, which I believe Sportsman's Warehouse, if you're in Nebraska, they do have a store in Grand Island. They also have a store out in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Not sure where else they're located at, but for those of you that are Nebraskans, a lot of people don't realize that there's actually one in Grand Island, which blows my mind. But showing you what they have here, Cyber Week guns, Cyber Week hunting. They have their Cyber Week sales going on. So why don't we check out the guns? They got fishing stuff, kayaks. They got outdoor gear, boots. Now's a good time to buy boots if you need them, especially as we go into wintertime. There's a ton of like pellet grills and all these other, Traegers and stuff like that you're finding on sale too. So if you want to save money on grills, they're definitely catering to us right now. Price-wise, you guys tell me. I don't know if these prices are any good. What do we got? They do have the Hirsan MC2 28SA for $299, which is not optics ready. Probably only comes with one magazine, but that's a 17+1. Savage Rascal Target XP model for $329 with an optic, which is a good deal. Couple deals on some Dickinson shotguns. Walther PPK for $799. Limit 2. Dang it, I was going to buy 4. Oh, well. The Stoeger STR9, as much as I like Stoeger and as good of luck as I've had with their shotguns, I can't recommend this one. This one is known to have a trigger that fails after about 300 or 400 rounds. So watch out. A few people complain about it online. If you're not going to put a lot of rounds through it, it's okay. But honestly, for that price, I'd rather get a Smith & Wesson SD9 or an SD40 VE. And then the few people that I know that have these, they've contacted Stoeger, and Stoeger has not returned their calls about a repair. So, and even though they boast a lifetime guarantee, they're not getting a hold of them. So don't buy one of those. I cannot recommend it. Even though the price is good, just don't bother. Security 9 for $369. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. G2C for $259. Yeah, it's okay. Here's a Heritage Rough Rider. Now, if this came with the magazine, the 22 mag cylinder, I'd recommend that one, but it doesn't say that it does. That one's $149. Remember when those were $99 all over the place last year?
There's a couple places that had those for $119 this year, though.
Okay, yeah. If like I said, go to Gun.deals and just type in Heritage Rough Rider, and anybody that has them on sale, it's going to pop up. Oh, LC9S, another good gun, but not for $500. I'm sorry. That's crazy. I think their Shields has them for what, $379, $399. So.
Something like that.
Yeah, so that's okay. So that's what they have, And for a lot of places, especially out in rural Nebraska, there's not a ton of gun stores. You might only have 1 or 2 places in town where you can buy firearms. So, for a lot of us, it's the best deal you're going to get. There's a lot of people that just don't want to bother ordering online. So if you're going to go local, it's always an option. We're not really going to get into footwear and stuff. I just want to focus on guns and ammo if possible. So that takes care of Sportsman's Warehouse. Okay, now here's the one that I really, really wanted. This is the one that I think is going to be the Cyber Monday deal that everybody's going to go into work late for. Okay, so over Bud's Gun Shop, Cyber Monday deals. Okay, so we're going to pass on whatever they're doing with the Sky CPX2 because I want you guys to live the next time you have a firearm encounter. Anyway, they're doing a High Point C9 for $129, which is pretty much pre-pandemic pricing. This right here, guys, this is going to be the one right here. A High Point 9mm carbine, which is funny because they've like superimposed the photo over a Kel-Tec for some reason. Anyway, $239 for their 9mm carbine. You can buy it right now for $288 if you don't want to wait, but then they're going to have it for $239 on sale. High Point promotion begins Monday, November 27th. Oh, Monday, November 27th. I wonder if this is from last year. Guys, this actually might be from last year now that I'm thinking about it, because today's the 27th, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is not a deal that you want to look for. I just searched for Cyber Monday gun deals and this popped up. So that's on their website. We're going to go ahead and pass. Let's go back to Bud's and see if they have anything. Sorry to get your hopes up there, guys. Not really seeing anything advertised right now. Shoot, man, $239 was going to be a good deal. Some ammo over here, not very good prices. Okay, we'll exit out of Bud's. Okay, moving on. Got another one for you here. So Brownells has not announced, I'm not going to show it, but Brownells has not announced their Cyber Monday deals yet. They'll be getting that out here probably in about a day or so. So there's going to be more stuff popping up here in just a little while. So check Brownells tomorrow and you'll find out what they're going to have for their Cyber deal. Sportsman's Guide does have some really good deals right now, especially if you're into gear, outdoorsy gear, you're looking for some clothes or maybe some milsurp stuff here. So let's take a look and see what we got here. We got some U.S. military surplus waterproof ammo cans for $14.39. They've got their guide gear boots on sale, wool socks on sale, MREs on sale, 12-pack for $71.99, 2-pack of trail cams with SD cards and batteries for $90. I've always wanted to try these, the Mickey Mouse snow boots. Supposedly these things are just insanely warm. They're cold weather boots. They have like a valve in them, so I think they inflate with air. So there's air bladders that insulate your feet while you're wearing them. Those are $71.99. Got some plaid on sale. They've got some jackets on sale. They've got food buckets on sale. Stands, processing gear for deer. Brooklyn Armed Forces OCP Enhanced ECWCS Hooded Premium Loft Parka for $143. And if you're looking for outdoor gear, definitely go Gore-Tex if you can afford it. What's cool about Sportsman's Guide, they've always been kind of a hub for military surplus, clothing and items and stuff like that. And here's a 30 caliber ammo can for $10.34 used. U.S. surplus Malamute fleece jacket for $49. They got the Christmas Story, Oh Fudge with collectible tin for $11.69. That's a personal favorite of Gary's. So let's see here. Yeah, so okay, we got Guide Gear Men's Fleece Line Flex Canvas Work Pants for $44.99. So they got some pretty good deals. Just kind of head over there to a Sportsman's Guide and check out and see what's going on. These are all on sale right now too, by the way. They've got pages and pages of stuff. Let's see if they have any. I don't know if, let's see, do they sell? Yeah, they do sell firearms. Let's see if they have any guns on sale, but deals, bullseye deals. Oh, best deals on guns. Hold on a second here, guys. There we go. Okay. See what we got for gun deals here. Anderson lower for $180 with an enhanced trigger. That's a little high compared to PSA. So here's like an example of these shotguns. Here's a Bullpup Radical shotgun for $379. The Citadel Warthog for $227. These are $199 at Shields right now. The local Shields here in Lincoln, Nebraska, if you want one. Let's see here. G-Force Arms. I think Night Strike bought one of these too. The G-Force Arms semi-auto for $218 or pump for $199. 4+1 capacity. FMK frame if you want to build your own gun. EA ACAR 612 tack pump for $246. Comes with ghost ring sights and a pick rail up on the top. So these aren't necessarily a bad deal. Also, I should mention these prices are their buyer club prices too. So if you don't have a membership, you're not really gonna get in on the deals. Here's some G-Force Arms, AR pattern rifles. Some okay prices overall, but nothing too. Here's a good deal. The M&P 1522 Sport for $398. I think $429 is about the cheapest I've seen so far. I don't know. Depends. What do you think on that one? Have you seen those cheaper than $398? The Smith & Wesson M&P 1522s.
No, I was trying to think. I think that's a pretty good deal on those right now.
Yeah, of course you're looking at shipping and transfer fees and all that stuff. So if you can get one locally for $450, it'd be about the same. Just kind of give you a heads up. Here's some AR pattern shotties that they got. M&P Sport for $664. That's all right. So again, a lot of us are just kind of still hoping and looking for those pre-pandemic prices, and we're just not quite getting it. The SAR USA K12 for $598. That's not bad. Ruger EC9S for $256. I paid $220 for mine when I bought it. This is a great carry gun. It really is a good gun, and $256 is not bad. I would probably take this. I know it's only 7+1, but you can get some extended mag sport that don't print much more than that. I think I had an 8 or 9+1 set up on mine. And it was fine. It was a good gun for what it was. Good trigger on it too. Ruger Wrangler for $189. That's an okay price. So there are some deals out there to be had if you look around. SAR 9 for $351. M&P 2.0 for $503. It's okay. I'm not finding your buck marks, Defense Dad. What's the deal? Nobody's showing off buck marks this year?
The only one ad I saw for a buck mark was that one at Cabela's, and it was an okay deal, but you got to do the rebate. I'm not big on rebates. I don't want to spend my money and wait to get it back.
I've been jacked over on them a couple times, not necessarily from gun companies, but you got to have everything just right within just the right period. And sometimes they want the original receipt, and it's like, I don't know if it's worth it for a $50 gift card. Yep. Now Manuel M61 says Norma has deals on ammo, just waiting on that 7.62x39 to go on sale. So we might have to head over to the Norma website. I did order from them, and they had a thing going on. If you spent, I think, God, what was it? Was it $125? You got free shipping. One of the deal, and they were selling 7.62x39 brass for $7 a box for 20 rounds, which sounds expensive, but to have Boxer Prime that you can reload, $7 a box is cheaper than anything I can buy locally. So,
well, you can't even buy steel case for that locally.
No, I think it's $12.99 for a box of Tula up at Shields right now.
Yeah.
And like I said, that was $4.95 was what Steelcase bottomed out at for 7.62x39. I used to get 40 rounds for $9.98 at Walmart when Walmart was still carrying 7.62x39. X Adam 1 says, I wanted to get a High Point C9. The shipping and FFL fees killed the deal. I'm hoping to find one locally at an LGS or pawn shop. X Adam 1, hold out for the Yeet Cannon 2 to come out. Wait for that new High Point to come out whenever that's going to happen. I don't know if they gave up on it or not. I would hope that they're still going to make it. I think part of it is there was such a demand for any and all guns for like a year. They just couldn't get them in production or get the parts for them or dedicate time and resources to the Yeet Cannon 2 when every gun that they already had was already being sold. I mean, there was a point where I was seeing High Point C9s going for like $300. I never thought that would happen. like on Gun Broker and stuff, because people were so desperate to get a gun that like the cases were just running empty, So you might start to see a lot of C9s popping up in pawn shops and gun stores used or bought and never fired, plus you get a lifetime guarantee on it anyway. So I'd buy a used one, especially if the barrel looks good and it's in decent condition. I would hold off. I think you're going to start to see some C9s popping up here, especially as we get closer to Christmas time and people need money for gifts. They're going to start taking that high dollar item sitting in their closet that they haven't used, the gun, which they shouldn't, but they're going to take it back and sell it, because we're starting to see our use cases filling up with shields and everything else right now. So let's see here. What else we got here? The only good deal at Sportsman's was the $14.99, 250 counts, 22 LR. Yeah. Next item one says Sportsman's and Grand Island ammo is pretty pricey. Everything in the store is mostly MSRP. Yeah, it's going to be basically on par with like Cabela's and stuff like that. So let's see. Norma has good deals on ammo. Yeah, we'll go over the Norma website here in a little bit. All right. We didn't get a chance to look at this last week, so we're going to just look at it right now. Classic Firearms has Black Friday deals that are still going on right now. And what I like to do is just filter on the low end of the price spectrum under their Black Friday ad and just see what's on sale, because you never know, you might find something that's going to be a really good deal. Like here's imported Glock 9mm, Glock 19 mags for $6.99. They're polymer, reinforced polymer body, but still, if you want something cheap, there's a 40 Smith & Wesson 13-round Glock mags for $6.99. Here's steel lined reinforced polymer body aftermarket mags for $6.99 in stock. So you can really, if you kind of go on the low end, you can just kind of see what they have. Here's 20-round steel magazines, not 30s, but 20s. Those are South Korean. So if you're in a state where you can't have 30-round mags, but you can have 20, or if you want a more compact mag, say for like a vehicle carry, $7.99 is not bad. I've got a couple South Korean mags. I think they're good. AY, what's your opinion on the South Korean AK mags?
What is it? The KSI? Yeah, I think
these might be KSI. Yeah.
I've had no issues with them. I've used them quite a bit. I've had no issues.
I don't know if it mentions the brand or not.
Manufacturer Korea, RWB.
Okay.
Yeah, they might be KSI.
And they look exactly like, so my James River Armory AMD 63 came with, and not a 65, but a 60. I think it's no, it might be the 65. It's the one that they never made a 65, but it was the fixed stock AMD 63. Basically, it came with this mag from Classic Firearms. Came with a brand new South Korean made mag that runs just fine, fits in the mag just fine. So they're good, and it's only 20. But again, if you want something a little more compact for vehicle carry, or maybe you got if you want to have a little bit less bulky setup and compromise 10 rounds, it's definitely an option for you. M1 30 cal mags made in Korea for $8.99. 33 mags, 33 round magazines for Glock 9mm. Translucent smoke finish for $8.99. So if you guys have a pistol caliber carbine or whatever, and you want to up the ante on your capacity, there you go. Dehumidifier bag for $8.99. This is cool. This is where you can find some neat gifts. You can find some presents for people and not spend a lot of money on them. Here's 30 round brand new steel mags for $8.99. I would buy those over Croatian mags. The only thing I would do after this is go step up to more expensive, like brand name, AK-47 magazines if I was going to do anything. Like these Croatian ones, these are the ones that did not fit in my my AMD 63. And I know that AK-47 Operators Union has had issues with his. He even had them that wouldn't even fit like a Vepr. So it's not just my gun. I mean, anyway. Here are some 30-round aluminum aftermarket mags for $8.99. Let's see who makes those. Not sure who makes those. Are those imported or are those domestic? Country manufactured, Korea. So, AY, do you know anything about Korean-made 5.56 mags?
They work.
Any ideas? Okay.
I've had my run-ins with them. I've used them. I used them when I had that forced reset trigger. They function. And
if these are any kind of like mil-spec style, I mean, Korea, they adopted the NATO 5.56 rounds, so this is what their standard mag is going to be. This is probably what they issue their military and so on.
I should probably get a couple of those Glock mags for my PC card.
Yeah, I was saying the 33 ones for $8.99.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there, man, just get like 4 of them and you're all set to go. I mean, that's, it's pretty pricey just to fill one up, but still, yeah, I would if you had a PCC. And here's another one. If you want to go OD green, they've got those for $9.99. So yeah, just start on the low end at Classic Firearms and just scan and see what they got on sale. They got a lot of their T-shirts are on sale right now. They got some Mosin T-shirts on sale. But yeah, if you want to find kind of here's some Lancer mags for $12.99. I don't know much about Lancer mags. I use Hex mags and MFT and Magpul, and that's pretty much it.
I use Lancer mags a lot. Highly recommended. They're lighter than a PMag.
PMag, okay.
They're more durable because they got that reinforced steel feed lip.
Oh, that's what they have up on the top there. I was wondering if that was some sort of two-tone plastic. Okay, and then they've got a nice texture.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I liked about the Daniel Defense mags. They've got a wicked stippling on them. They're not going to fall out of your hands when you grab them.
So what's really cool about the translucent ones is you see where it kind of makes that like U shape on the magazine.
Down here?
No, go down there on the grip. It's like a little pill looking thing.
Oh, yes.
So with the translucent ones, the nose of the projectile will line up inside of that, and it'll show you whether you have like 30, 20, and then it'll go into the 10.
Okay.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I don't think they have the clear ones on sale. I might keep scrolling and see if we can find them. They got some 20s, some 20-round Lancers on sale. Single point sling here for $12.99. That's not bad. Some Tech Mats on sale. Oh, here you go. Yeah, $13.99 for their smoke mags. There you go. Yeah, those are pretty cool looking, man. I like that. Awag, how are the followers and springs on those? Are they pretty solid?
They're very solid. I absolutely beat the snot out of my one purple Lancer mag that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in the thing with the forced reset, and it fed just fine. I've dropped them a lot. Like I can't tell you how like abusive I am to these things, and they just keep on.
AWAG plus gravity equals product testing, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's a 10-round 9mm carbine mag. If you've got a high point carbine for $14.99, that's not bad for an actual high point issue. Triple mag pouch for $14.99. I think it's probably got MOLLE straps on the back side of it. That's not bad at all. So yeah, go to classic and start on the low end. Here's match grade AR-15 carry handle, $15.99. That's actually a really good deal. This right here, the Snap Safe rechargeable dehumidifier. I got this for my dad for Christmas many years ago when he got his gun safe. And you basically plug it in, and I think it recharges and dries out the media. And then you put it back in your safe, and it absorbs moisture. And when it turns, I think, orange or whatever, then it needs to be plugged back in and manually dried, and then you just drop it back in your safe. Like, it'll go months and months and months before you do anything with it. Here's a gun safe dehumidifier, electronic one. So you just run that through one of the holes in your safe, and then you got a power cable, you plug it in, and it adds heat to the air, which I think maybe absorbs the moisture or makes the moisture dissolve. So, but yeah, lots. Oh, here's another good one. Receiver vise block. I can't. If you're a tool guide, you've got a tool bench and you've got a vise that you use. This is great because you can lock your AR in there and do maintenance on it. You can build with them. I've got one and I use it every time I do a build. I end up having to use my block. So anyway, and they got some Mag Lulas in stock, but they're not showing the prices. But they've got them for AR-15s and AK-47s. Let's click on one, see what they go for. C pricing card. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. But they usually give you the lowest price you're going to find once you do that. So, heck with it. Let's see what it is. Can we add one to the cart? Add a lifetime warranty. No, thank you. Okay, $18.99. Is that a good price for Mag Lula loader? That's about half price, isn't it?
I don't know. I've only ever bought the handgun ones.
What are those? Don't those run $35? $35
to $40. I've seen those.
Yeah, this is $18.99 for 5.56. Go ahead.
I think the 5.56 ones run less, but I've never bought one.
Okay. So yeah, there's some good deals to be had out there, guys. I'll let you kind of check that out. Oh, here we go. 9mm to 45. Okay, let's add that to the card and see what it comes out to. $24.49.
Yeah, that's a good deal on those.
If you get a cart full of stuff, you can justify the shipping cost too. If you say you buy 10 items on here and your shipping is $12, you're only adding $1.25 to the price of every item that you buy. So here's 1,000 rounds of Tula for $329. I think it's probably an okay deal. We can head over to AmmoSeek here in a little bit and see if there's any good ammo deals going on. So I'm going to stop sharing over at Classic, but that's a good thing to do is if you want to just find the best, low prices on all kinds of goodies, that's definitely a way you can do it. Let's see here. So Gunmetal Guy USA says, I'm afraid to have to repeat myself. That one host is a little too proud of roughhousing his gear at Travis P11. Keep an eye on that guy. Don't worry, Gunmetal Guy. We will discipline him and put him in the corner if we have to. So that's not an issue. Scott79 says, I picked up an OD Green KE Arms AR lower with a DMR trigger, off Gun Broker for $309 shipped. Okay, not bad, not bad. That trigger's probably, what's that trigger sell for, Scott, just by itself? I'm kind of curious. 6 hour P365 XL with Romeo Zero red dot for $649. That was a good deal. Tacos and French fries.
A good deal.
Is that normally about $8.99? No, how much is that? Normally $6.99, $7.29.
Seems like it's a little more than that even.
Okay.
So
what's a Romeo Zero? Is the Romeo Zero like a $200 optic normally?
175, 200. Yeah.
George Go says Bulgarian AK-47 mags are $12.99 over at Gun Mag Warehouse. X Adam 1 says they're not as good as rooftop Korean mags. No, because those are battle proven. So that's the difference between them. Cheapest for 7.62 by 39 says Manuel M61 is $7.99 for Wolf and Ammo Bros here in Southern California. Yep, I'm behind enemy lines. But yeah, $7.99. That's still cheaper than what I get locally out here in Freedom Loving Nebraska. So go figure. Oh, man. All right, let's go back. Okay, so Scott says $140 for the trigger by itself. Yep. All right, let's head over and check out Cyber Monday deals at PSA. We're going to see what PSA has to offer right now. Got just a couple places left to show you here before we go ahead and call it. So let's see what they have. So they're advertising Cyber Monday deals, but they're still running Black Friday specials right now. So it's kind of a mix of prices. What do we got? We got the, what is it? Not a Turkey 15. Can somebody explain that one to me? What's that? I can't keep up with PSA's meme lowers. What's this one about?
I'm not sure what that one is. The other ones are kind of funny though.
Hey, Wag, you're young. What the hell does this mean?
I think the turkey is just for Thanksgiving.
Okay, so they can have like a Christmas one with like Santa on it and stuff.
Yeah, that's seasonal.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what, if somebody can fill us in on what the not a turkey is supposed to be.
I'm pretty sure there's one on there that has like a little poop on there that it's making fun of Joe Biden and him pooping himself.
Here's what it says. It's got, so the turkey's got a dog collar on it. It says Fido, so it's not a turkey, like it's your family dog. So it's got a pluck yourself setting on the safety lever, a golden tan setting, and then get blasted.
oh, you know what? It's the pardoned turkey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The presidential turkey that gets pardoned. Okay. There you go. All right. Yeah, I can't keep up with you young people and all this crazy stuff. So sell strip lower for $59.99. We were seeing Andersons for like $39.99 too last week, weren't we? I think we found some for like $40, $49.99.
I think they're $35 for some places.
Yeah, they were super cheap. Even if you had to pay some shipping on them, it's still a good deal. So we got a complete upper, 300 blackout, 8.5-inch pistol length for $319. That's not bad. You got a lot of build kits right now. Now's definitely the time to get in on a kit if you need one. I'll see if they have my favorite upper for sale. Okay, so 16-inch complete with bolt carrier group and charging handle, OD green for $279. Cold hammer forged barrel without the bolt carrier group for $379. But we're seeing bolt carrier groups for $69.99 now. So you can add that on, because for a while, bolt carrier groups were going for $100 for AR-15s. And now they're finally dropping off in price. Here's that Canik TP9 Mete for $549. How much did you say it was, Defense Dad?
So $448.
Okay, so definitely not a PSA though, right?
No.
Okay, so do look around and see if you guys can find a better price on it. Here's M&P 15 Sport, 3 mags in the case for $419 and free shipping. That is a good deal, guys. That is a real good deal. So if you want to get yourself a dedicated AR for 22 practice, that's, not a bad price. GX4 for $299. Okay, are they reliable or not? What are you guys seeing online about those? The
initial ones had some trigger issues, but I think they fixed it since then. A lot of people like them. I know Snob really likes his.
Okay, and they've only been out for a couple months, so there still might be a few floating around that have had issues. I do admit the Midnight Bronze Black two-tone color combo is really nice looking. And, it's a nice alternative to a P365, which is $200 more. Really, I mean, it's not a bad deal. You've got a pretty good capacity. They might be shipping now with the Pinky Rest. They weren't, but I think they started shipping them now with it, because otherwise you had to go to Taurus's website and buy the Pinky Rest for like $5 a piece. Yeah. So I think that they're shipping with them now. The Black Aces Tactical Pro Series, watch reviews on those. They're cheap, they look cool, but a few channels have had problems with them. after running a couple hundred rounds down the pipe. So I'd be a little weary. For me, if it comes to buying something semi-auto, man, I'm going to go like Mossberg or Stoeger or Benelli or Beretta. What else we got here? Let's see, $629 for the Ruger 5.7. I'm seeing those for $399 elsewhere. Heritage Rough Rider for $139. Yeah, it's okay. How about these EZ prices? What do those normally go for? Is $449 a good deal? You guys know?
I was looking. It seems like PSA's prices are a little high compared to what I've seen other places right now.
Yeah. $249 for an EC9S. That's okay. That's a little bit lower than what we saw earlier. Rock Island VR80 tactical 12 gauge for $599. And that's the thing. I would probably get the Rock Island versus some of these other brands. The Rock Island, first of all, it's not made in Turkey, so that's a good thing. And two, you're going to get better service if you need a repair than some of these other companies that could be fly by night, that, you know, they could be 5 or 6 brands operating off the same platform of firearms. You don't really know who's making the gun or where it's going to go to get it repaired and stuff. So just keep that in mind, especially if you're somebody that wants to use it and put a lot of rounds down the pipe, you know. What
was the price you showed on the P365 XL a minute ago?
I don't think I did. No, it was the GX4.
Oh, before we went to PSA. You guys you guys were just talking about it, weren't you?
Oh, I honestly can't even tell you. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to go back.
I just
find a better deal.
They have the tack pack with 3 magazines for $549.99.
Okay, that's not bad. My all-time favorite upper. This seems a little high. I thought this was $299. The 16-inch mid-length with bull carrier group.
The Blem is. That's not the Blem though.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say the one that I bought was $299, and this is my absolute favorite upper. Just in terms of you want to go with the mid-length gas system, not the carbine link. This is definitely the way to go. 1-in-7 twist. Yeah, I've got 2 of these, and I absolutely love them. But yeah, I only paid $299 for them. So if you go Blem, you'll save $100. If you can find the Blems, that'd be the way to go. So lowers, Air 15 with the MFT set and the EPT trigger, $149. So this was at one point, I think, $125, $127 for these MOE setup, complete lowers with the EPT triggers in them. That's a little high, but that's still better than what it was before. What else we got here? Some goodies. $279 for an 11.5-inch upper, complete. That's a really good deal with the bolt carrier group. Okay. So yeah, head on over to PSA and see what they have, and then you can always filter by price, lowest to highest, and you'll check out everything that they have on sale. I don't know when these prices are going to end. With them, it could just be the whole weekend basically. But PSA stuff, the prices change daily. So if you see something you like and it's a good price, honestly, I would say just go ahead and buy it, because there's a chance it's going to be off sale or no free shipping or whatever, tomorrow. So you really got to watch out for that. SS Pond says, hey, Stan, good morning. That Ruger 5.7 is nice, but ammo is tough to get. Yeah, I've seen 5.7 ammo on the shelf. There was a time when that was the only ammo that Shields had on the shelf up on the top, and I wish I would have bought that 5.7 just to sit on it, to flip it around and maybe make some money off of it, because it was like $49 for a box of 50, which is a bargain now. Oh man, what's going on? X Adam 1 says, I would have bought the PSA dagger, but it's not an option. It's always out of stock. X Adam 1, if you want a dagger and you want to catch one on sale, or you want to get one actually for sale, like 6 a.m., 5:30 to 6 a.m. Central Time, that's when I jump on PSA's website to look. They'll have AKVs in stock. They'll have like 6 or 7 versions of the dagger in stock. So check early in the morning before, like that's 7 o'clock East Coast time when they first start to get started and open. That's what you need to do if you want to find those daggers on sale. Actually find the one that you want. So, okay. Let's go ahead and continue here. So that takes care of, Palmetto State Armory. So the next one is local, but there's still a huge online gun retailer. We've got DE Guns, which is located here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And again, I just like to walk around there because they do sell a lot of stuff. I mean, they got a lot of gun parts. They got a ton of ammo. They do have some deals, free shipping on orders over $99, which is a good deal. And their gun prices have been going down, so their prices are pretty fair. They do have a ton of ammo in stock, and you're going to be paying some higher prices, but it's in stocks. I mean, a person really can't complain if you need it, They did have a decent deal on a tactical shotgun. Here's an M&P 9 Shield, M2.0 for $569 with a crimson trace. Grip on it, red dot grip. They had a Radical 5.56 for $624. Yeah, like Hornady Frontier for $16.99 a box. I mean, you look around a little bit, you'll find some lower prices, but Overall, again, they do have tons of accessories and optics and a little bit of everything if you want it. There was a time where this was the place that before I was buying guns from SS Pawn, this was the place that I was getting my guns from because they were about $50 to $75 below competition. Here's a G3 for $279. I'd say that's a pretty good deal in stock.
Yeah, especially where you don't have to pay a transfer fee
or
shipping.
And those are normally what $299 at most places. Isn't that what we're seeing for G3 prices?
Yeah.
So we can go over to Firearms and see what they have on sale. And let's see, filter by price low to high and just see what they have. Oh, then you get into all the parts kits. Yeah, they got tons of parts kits and comps and stuff like that you can get. There's an Anderson lower for $66. Let's see here. Show more. Let's see if we can find any gun deals for you guys here real quick.
You should be able to filter
lowers.
Firearms.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, RS-22 for $139. It's about what we're paying. A lot of these little single-shot break-action shotguns for $139 on sale. So, yeah, they're starting around $139. Let's go ahead and move back up here real quick and see what we can do. Let's see. It is under – actually, I just have it under Firearms. Let's go semi-automatic. Semi-auto.
There you go.
$249 for an LCP, $380, $254 for the STR9. Again, I wish this was a little more reliable. I would buy one. $254 that's the lowest I've seen the STR9. Versa Thunder for $269 if you want to get one just to play around with it. That's not bad. That's not bad for just the basic Thunder 380. Ammo is going to be expensive, but PT11, they call it the PT11. The G2Cs for $319.
Yeah,
that's a little high right now, but if you look around, you might find some better prices. But those fluctuate a lot. G3 for $279, probably about the best deal you're going to get. Here you go, Security 9 for $319. That's not bad considering they're $349 to $369 elsewhere. 10+1. Oh, compact.
Yeah, it's a compact.
Oh, it's a compact model. Okay, so that's a nice alternative, especially if you're a Ruger fan. Really smooth trigger on those. The Mossberg MC1 SC for $319, which I think they're now making those with an optics cut, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to pass on the skies. $349 for a Shield Easy M&P 380, which is a pretty good price. Some Springfield, if you guys are Springfield fans. Ruger Max 9 for $399. Optics ready. Oh, they make those Easies in a burnt bronze. I didn't know that. Now these, I wish these would drop back off. The SD9s for $400. That's pretty much MSRP. There was a time where those were what, $279 when you could pick one up.
Go back up.
Oh yeah. What do you want to see?
Was that the Shield? Sorry.
MP45.
I was thinking that was the Shield Plus, or was it one back up higher than that?
Yeah, there is the Shield. They do have a Shield Plus.
Okay, I thought it was $399 for the Plus. That would have been a good deal, but
no, it was the Max 9, the Ruger Max 9. That was $399.
Yeah, no. As you were scrolling, I thought I saw it, but then it was wrong.
Okay. I can check and see if they have the. We'll just check and see if they have the Shield Plus real quick. So. But what's really nice, too, is they've got a ton of guns on display. So if you want to just see what it feels like in your hand without really having to approach the service counter and stuff, that's what another cool thing about DE Guns. They've got a lot of guns in stock. So $530 for a Shield Plus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool looking. But where have you seen elsewhere for prices on that?
Oh, I don't know. I saw the $399 and I thought I read Plus. I was like, holy smoke, that's a smoking gun.
Yeah, go get one right now.
That's my half asleep eyes as you were scrolling, though.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a notification that I have to refill my dog's monthly heart guard medication. Oh, fun. Okay. I had no idea that they sent me reminders. Okay,
do they have a Black Friday deal on that?
On the gun?
No, your dog's medicine.
Oh, no, not at all. But they are cheaper than where I can get it anywhere else. So I do go through Costco for the dog meds. Yes.
All right.
Prevent it from getting heartworm and stuff like that. So, all right, now we'll head over to Primary Yards. Okay, Defense Dad, what do we got for Primary Arms?
They have some good deals. They got some nice drop-in triggers for $79. Some lights.
There we go.
There's a Rise Armament trigger for $79, either flat or they've taken it off the actual ad, but I looked, they still have them that you can either get the flat or the curved trigger for that price.
Okay. Well, look, we'll type that in real quick and see what we got.
Like that Enforce light's not a bad deal.
Yeah, $69.99 for this one. Is that going to be rechargeable or not? Or is that just strictly going to be CR123s?
I didn't open it. And
that's kind of like, it kind of looks like the Olight Boulder light. It kind of has a similar design, like the way that the switches are on it and stuff like that.
That SIG Romeo 5, that's about $10 to $15 less than I've seen other Black Friday ads.
Yeah, here, let's go back to that main page. Yeah, $99.99 for the Romeo 5. Yep. Diamondback bolt carrier group for $69, where you can get the Toolcraft bolt carrier groups for the same price, basically. $429 for an AR, for Radical AR. It's not bad. I didn't have the best experience with Radical, but they might have improved. $448 for the EOTech XPS2, limited quantity. AWAG, is that a good price? $448. Weren't we seeing $479 on the other websites?
What is that? EXPS or XPS?
XPS.
Actually, that's a better price. The XPS2.
Okay. So here's one for Night Strike. We got your your threaded barrel and your optics cut Glock slide for $299 for Glock 19 Gen 3. So get that for $299, and then get your dagger frame, and you can have yourself a nice looking Glock compatible pistol for not a lot of money, about $400. What else we got? Got some scopes, $69.99 for the primary arms. Okay, this is a good deal. The 3-9x44. Now it's a small caliber rifle scope, so I don't know if they're talking 22 LR and below or 5.56, but $69.99 is not bad.
And for budget scopes, it's hard to beat Primary Arms, their own brand.
Yeah, I've got the Primary Arms Classic. Like, I think I have that exact same scope or something very similar to it. If you guys check my channel, and I love it. I think I paid like $119 for it, and it's a great scope. I'm running that on, I think, my Ruger Ranch right now, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been a great scope. And I was maybe going to go Vortex, but I saw that those were on sale and just thought I'd give it a try. It was my first Primary Arms optic that I ever bought, so went ahead and picked it up and had a really good deal on it. Here's some tactical pants for $24.99. This is a really good deal right here, 80% lower. And this is I'm assuming it's aluminum, but I am into 80% lowers. If you buy them, I'll spend anywhere from $70 to $100 on one, which is crazy because you think it would be less because it's not finished, but you're buying the convenience. So $42.99 for an 80% lower is not bad, especially if you've got the jig and the kit, which I went through 80% arms and it's been fantastic. You do kind of go through bits if you're not careful, but if you want to mill your own lower, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. $29.99. What's that?
I was going to say, that stock's not a bad price if you like the minimalist style.
The MFT minimalist for $29.99. It really is not much lighter than Magpul MOE, but it's a little more ergonomic and not quite as bulky. So, and it's cool. I don't know if it's got a QD point on it though. It may not have a QD sling point on it.
I think it does.
Is there one on there? I don't know. And then here's just an assembly rod that you use for your upper receiver when you're putting together an upper. Let's see here. I was going to go to shop now and see if I can get it to pop up, but website's probably packed right now. Let's see. We've got a Foxtrot mic, 9mm threaded fluted barrel for Glock 19 for $69.99. It's not bad. Here's an Arrow upper minus a bolt carrier group for $359 with the Atlas R1 handguard on it. That's not bad for Arrow, especially. Daniel Defense fixed sights for $88. That's a really good deal. Man, my Troy flip-up sights for like $200. All Trigicon sights are on sale. Parts groups up to 40% off. So yeah, head on over to Primary Arms and see what they have.
Good place to get bags too if you need a new bag for the car or something.
We got $30 for a multiple gun bag. It's not bad. Odinworks charging handle, $7.99 for X mags. I mean, I've got a few, haven't used them a whole lot, but here we go. 10-pack of CR 123As for $9.99. That's about half price from what I'm paying. I usually pay $250 for one if I got to buy Streamlight batteries. Like a 2-pack is $4 or $5 over at Shields. So some handguards on sale. So yeah, you can, and there's even more you guys can go check out. So go over to Primary Arms and see what they have on sale. Here's 1,000 rounds of Igman ammunition for $4.99. That's probably going to be brass case. Boxer Prime, I think, maybe. But the Igman ammunition was pretty good. I tested that in 7.62x39, and I was really happy with it. They've got a really nice facility where they make their ammunition. I'm not sure. Is $4.99 a good price, guys, for 55 grain FMJ? 1,000 rounds. What's that price per round come out to? Is that 50 cents a round? 49 cents a round?
Yeah, it's been a while since I bought it. I haven't paid attention.
$10 a box. I can buy a Wolf steel case for $7.99 a box, so this just gives you an idea. It's decent. It's decent. So, I mean, it's about $100 more, $200 more than we were paying pre-pandemic, but it's the best a person can do right now. Also wanted to mention real quick, I don't know if he's got any specials at this point, but last one I'm going to show you here. G-Webs has got some cool stuff on sale over on eBay. So check out the Gear website store over there. He's got all kinds of neat little goodies that you can pick up. Some patches for sale and some surplus parts and gun memorabilia, some collectibles, Old West Guns playing card deck, which is really cool. These are awesome. Check those out. I've got a couple sets of those. Holsters, old magazines and stuff. So head over to the Gear website store and give G-Webs a little bit of support. He's got some vintage items you can check out. Just a lot of fun to check out and see what he has for sale. So I thought he was doing like a Black Friday thing at one point where you could buy it, you get a free patch, I think, if you bought something from the store. So anyway, that's what's going on too. All right, let's see what we have for comments out on the YouTube side. We've got Impact Guns. You mentioned that. X Adam 1 says, I bought that minimalist stock from M&P 1522 to keep it light and awesome. One of my favorite stocks now. Yeah, that's really a good one. That's really a good one. YH says, I saw the EOTech for $379 somewhere. So go over to gun.deals, type in that model at EOTech, and see what prices pop up on it. X Adam 1 says DE Guns is giving away an M&P 15 if you order over $10,000, a Hellcat handgun if you spend over $5,000, and a backpack if your order's over $1,000. And what was it? If you spend $3,000, you got a free 12-gauge semi-automatic AK pattern shotgun.
Something like that. They had a couple tiers by how much you'd spend. I
mean, if a person is buying stuff and people buy $5,000 or $10,000 at a time, or ammo or whatever, take a free M&P 15, right? Let's see. Y&H says, I picked up a Springfield XDM Elite 10mm with a hex red dot for under $700. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see here. See if there's anything else out there. That's pretty much what I'm seeing for comments made at this point. So, well, guys, anything else you want to mention? It's a fairly short episode today, but we did go almost 2 hours, I think, last week and covered like all these different vendors selling stuff. Is there anything I missed? Is there anything else out there that you guys want to recommend or tell people to go check out?
Not off the top of my head.
No. Okay. Gary, anything you want to mention at all? Any good deals people should be keeping an eye out for? Or?
Well, I took advantage of one yesterday, but unfortunately it was over at midnight. So,
but you were able to get it, or you weren't?
Yeah, I was able to get it. I went to Aegis Gun Care, and they had a 25% off all their cleaning products. So I picked up one of their deluxe handgun cleaning kits.
Have you had a chance to try their cleaners yet? Because I know it's becoming big in our little gun tuber family that we belong to. All Obnoxious One and Gun Snob and Ghost and stuff like that, and Clover. Have you tried it yet?
I actually got to meet them at Wanamaker a couple weeks ago, and I did pick up the cleaner and the lubricant, and I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I do owe them a review, video, but I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm going to keep using it and see how it does on everything. I mean, lubricants and stuff like that, a lot of the tail of the tape is down the road, Everything lubes good right off the bat, but does it last?
Yeah, when I put CLP on stuff, I'll clean a gun. My own guns, I honestly don't shoot them that often because I get guns from SS Pawn for the channel that I test out and show off, and then give back to SS Pawn when I'm done to Stan. And, my own guns, I'll shoot them and clean them and put them in the safe, and they'll sit there for years, right? That's terrible to say, but they'll sit there for like 2 years at a time. Yep. I'll pull it out to do a clean on it. There's still going to be like fresh lube still on the bolt carrier groove. The barrel's still going to be nice and shiny, no rust, no pitting. So Safariland CLP does a good job. And then also, I'm not endorsed by them, but they sent me a thank you pack, Cleanse Oil. Cleanse Oil lubricants are amazing. They're kind of a texture and cleanliness. They clean better than CLP. They're not as greasy as CLP. They're not as thick, but they're also not as thin as Rem Oil. They're nice kind of middle of the road lubricant. They smell way better. So Cleanse Oil's field and range cleaning oil is awesome. I really like it. I only bought one bottle from them. Was showing it off in my cleaning video saying this is what I use now. And then they sent me a huge bundle of all kinds of stuff. I posted a video on YouTube and put it on Instagram. So I'm going to be testing out more of their stuff. I've got a whole bunch of stuff on it. Pre-soak patches and bore swabs and stuff like that. So I'm trying to press Defense Dad into going out there and getting some of his guns dirty and then just letting me clean them for free. That's our agreement, right, Defense Dad? You're going to shoot them and I get to clean them and make a video on it. Is that the agreement?
Sure, that's not a bad deal. That's a pretty good deal.
I'll clean it for you. I will get it back to you in basically factory new condition when I'm done with it. So you might have to sop up some of that extra oil because I always over oil the guns, according to everybody that watches my videos. But but the thing is, and then I take them out of the safe and they've got a nice, finish across the board. There's no handprints on them. There's no rust. So I might get a little obsessive with the CLP and stuff on the guns. It's not on purpose. It's just, it's just how it is when you're cleaning right in your living room. So.
It's okay. If Travis cleans your guns, it's just going to look like you're eating fried chicken when you're handling them.
You're going to get it looks like you put it in like a sack and it's like soaking through like it's from Five Guys or something. There's grease spots all over it. It's like soaking out of the bottom. And no, it's not that bad. I wipe off the excess oil. I just have to, if I don't mention that in a video, people are like, oh my God, why don't you just dunk it in W30? I mean, the comments people make are hilarious. It's like, look, man, this is just, and when I let them sit for a while, it does dry up a little bit. So, all right, Norma, real quick, what do we have? Black Friday super sale going on until 11/28. We have 124 grain full metal jacket for $14.99, guys. There you go. That's a really good deal. 223.55 grain brass for $13.20. A little high, but it is quality ammo. 308 for $14.50 a box. 243 soft point 20 count boxes for $32.99. What's interesting about the Norma ammo, like my AK ammo is made in Bulgaria, so I don't know if they're contracting out to another factory or whatever, but I thought it was interesting because I always thought Norma was like a Swedish brand or something. So, but $14.99 for basic ball 124 grain is a really, really good price. Free shipping on orders, $150 and more. Free insurance on all orders. I mean, that's a really good deal, guys. I think they also do some copper bullets, maybe too, if I'm not mistaken. Some of their eco line of ammo. So that's, I'm telling you, if you want 9mm, $14.99, just buy 11 boxes, get free shipping, and you're done. Yeah, that'll definitely take care of you. So that's really good. So I'm hoping to take the 7.62x39 out. I was going to make that video, but then I got the message that I was supposed to deliver the Glock to my buddy that bought it from me, so I wasn't able to go to the range on the day that I wanted to. So that video will be coming to the channel where I'll be taking out the Norma ammo in 7.62x39. Just haven't done it yet. Okay, so here it says their 5.56 is probably made in the USA. So they may have a factory, or maybe they contract through somebody for it. I don't know. Not sure where their 9mm is made, but they might be making it here in the USA too. It's hard telling. So usually they boast that if it is, but I don't see anything about that. And yeah, that made in Bulgaria thing or whatever on my 7.62 ammo, it's in like tiny lettering next to the UPC code. So I didn't realize it. Not that I really care. As long as it's non-corrosive and it's boxer primed, I'm going to buy it. So there you go, guys. All right. Let's go ahead and close that out. Oh, hey, we got to go back to the poll real quick here and see what people had to say. So what did you guys buy? Did you pick up any of the following for Black Friday? 32% of you said firearms. 29% said ammo. 36% said outdoor hunting gear and apparel. And gun safes were only 4%, which really surprises me because that seems to be the time that we see the best deals on gun safes is for Black Friday. So
yeah, but yeah. Did you see gun safe, like good gun safe deals this year?
TSC usually knocks them down about $200 or $300. It depends what you want. Like if you wanted to get a really good, like a Liberty, I was seeing those 100 to 200 marked down. Because they do go back up to full retail price when they're not on sale because they're sitting there in those farm stores for a year, like TSC and Wheelers and Country General and Orscheln's and Rural King and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'd have to go back and look and see what my dad paid for his 2 years ago on his Canon because I think he saved $300 on that, and he might have been $100 less on that than what it was this year. But still, if you're going to get one and they're going to mark it down $200 or $300, it's the best time to do it. So. Oh, and a lot of places will get them in just for those sales because normally they won't have that kind of selection on them. And for me, it's all about fire resistance. You want to get the most fire resistant safe you can afford. Capacity is nice, lighting is nice, but fire resistance is the big one. And then also, what kind of a backup does it have if your keypad fails? Does it have a lock? Does it have a mechanical dial? Because if the electric keypad ever fails on that safe, how do you open it? You might say, oh, it's never going to fail. No, they can and they do. And so when they do, you got to make sure you can get into your safe. So that's one thing I will say if you're looking for a gun safe this weekend. So, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Why don't we go ahead and let the panel give us their final plug, and we will go from there. So let's go ahead and start with the oldest people first and then work our way to the youngest. Gizzard Gary, anything you want to say before we go?
Well, first thing I'd say other than plugging my stuff is don't give up. There'll be plenty of deals between now and the end of the year. I have a feeling. Keep your eyes and ears open on that stuff. Also, if you can't find the guns or the ammo you need, keep an open mind. Maybe it's knives or knife sharpening stuff. There's some deals on that. Also, gun cleaning stuff and
holsters,
the whole 9
we can
yards.
look at holsters. Holsters could be the thing out there too. So yeah.
So far as plugs go, once again, mentioned Foul Territory Friday nights, 8 p.m. Central, and early bird chat that's coming up tomorrow and every Sunday at 9 a.m. Central. Love to have you on either one or both, and thanks for the invite.
Cool. Do you post that as like an open link for people to join in, or are you strictly email for invites?
The early bird chat is an open link, yes.
Okay.
Foul Territory is typically patrons, with a few exceptions.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. I'm just putting all kinds of fun little banners across the bottom here. So don't forget about rnldisplays.com, the refined way to display your AR-15 and other guns too. All right, moving down the food chain here. Defense Dad, anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, thanks for having me. I wanted to thank everybody that helped me get to the 1,000 subscriber mark. That was kind of a milestone I got last week. And
heck yeah. Now
maybe I can afford to buy a piece of bubble gum every month or something like that.
Welcome to the wonderful world of YouTube monetization. My name is Travis P11, and I'll be guiding you on this self-guided journey of chaos.
But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Try to grow the channel even more and just have a lot of fun.
Good. Well, and it's also about once you hit the 1,000, then maybe start to pick up more in the algorithm. You start to get more exposure on the videos. You start to see your sub numbers increase and your channel grow. And
I've noticed that since I did it, my subs are growing a little faster than they because they do recommend you when you hit that. So
yeah, I go over to Social Blade and check out some of the channels just to see their channel growth and stuff. And I hate to say it, I don't know if it's us, I don't know if it's the algorithm, and Social Blade is only one place to look, but a lot of the gun channels are just views. Maybe I don't know if it's our content or views, but a lot of the gun channels are just the average views per month are just not growing as much as they used to. Some channels do because whatever they feature, but it's not easy. So I mean, hopefully we're putting out enough variety of content for you guys to keep you entertained and interested, or maybe we've kind of saturated our core audience and it just isn't growing yet. So maybe we got to do more to kind of promote the importance of owning a firearm. You know,
part of it, I think there's just so many gun channels and so many new ones now too.
And when one gun channel gets a gun, I mean, they all get the same guns at the same time. So there's a dozen guns that get featured on the same day. You're going to sit there and watch 12 videos on the same gun. Now you're probably going to pick the first one that pops up that gets recommended to you from YouTube. Or if you have a buddy that's featuring it, you might watch their review of it. But like I noticed I got a Mantis Laser Academy video that's going to be coming out soon. And I noticed that all these other channels are featuring it. So I don't know if Mantis was doing a promotion at this time of the month because of Black Friday, because there's like 6 other Mantis videos that are out there. And I didn't even get mine from Mantis. I got it from another person to test and show off. And I'm going to be releasing it like a week after everyone else. So, I mean, that might be part of it too. And like Olights, like there's 50 Olight channels that go up every time there's an Olight deal, which is good. But it's like, maybe we just got to get out there and offer a little more variety with people. There's some really good channels like MK's Outdoor Journal, Old Deal Budget channel. He's got a lot of good stuff on there. You guys all have great content too. So anywho, don't know how I got onto this topic, but Defense Head, what's coming up on your channel? Anything fun we can look forward to?
I'll have a review coming out on the PC carbine soon. I haven't done that one yet. I got about 4 or 5 guns I haven't reviewed yet, and looking at I got a bunch of gear I need to review too.
Cool.
I'm just trying to get through the holiday season. Work will calm down a little bit, so I can have more time to.
Yeah, sometimes I get emails from people like, "Man, when are you gonna put a video out?" It's like, I work, I got a job, I've got limited daylight when I get out of work to get out to the range. The sun sets here at 5 in Nebraska in the wintertime. It's hard to get out to the range on the weekdays. You got to do it on the weekends, and then you got to battle everybody else that's out there too. So
December is going to be a little bit sparse because I got 3 weeks in a row. I only have 1 day off.
Oh man, yeah, it's tough. So we don't put the content out. It's not that we don't want to. We'd love to do this stuff full time if we could, but unfortunately, life doesn't afford us that luxury. Not yet. So once Gizzard Gary hits the lottery, he's going to take care of all of us. So,
betcha.
Yeah, there we go. Just remember your friends, Gary. Remember your friends when you play the Kansas State Lottery. All right, and then last but not least, joining in this morning, we had a little AWAG, little EWAG, EOTech WAG. AWAG, anything you want to say before we go?
Thanks, as always, for having me on the channel. I always appreciate it. Check out my channel. Look for the little black cat. I'll be definitely posting more things up on the YouTubes soon. And as always, I hope you guys have a nice day.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. So AWAG 1000 is the channel. Make sure you guys get over there and check it out. Also, Single Shot's not here today, but check out Single Shot's channel. It's single space shot exclamation point. Check out his channel if you want to learn about reloading and watch some fun videos and so on. So do check out Single Shot and also Squibload, who's normally on here too. They've got great channels also. Real quick, Tara Smith says, at Travis P11, I'm doing venison gumbo tonight. Was going to be leftover turkey and venison gumbo, but both my boys were home, so there's no leftover turkey. That sounds absolutely delicious. Gumbo is awesome. There really isn't anything I won't eat except for pickled beets. I can't do that. I don't know why. I just cannot eat those things. Even if they're fresh canned ones, I just can't do it. Although I love sauerkraut and I love vinegar, I just can't do pickled beets. But yeah, so if you want to not get me something, don't ever get me pickled beets. That's all I got to say. So right now, people are getting ready to send me cans of them, right? Man, we're just talking about all kinds of topics today, aren't we? Otherwise, that's about it. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to people watching on the YouTube side. We got Ozzy Orsborn out there, Gizzard Gary, Gunmetal Guy USA, X Adam 1, Tara Smith, Tacos and French Fries. Y&H is out there also. Gun Loving Grandpa's joining in today. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. Kingpin, I think, was the first person to give us a shout out this morning. SS Pawn out there, Tommy Gunn, M. Gabriel, Scott79, Creampy Lars. He says, answer my question. What was your question? George Ghost is also out there. I'm going to see if I can find his question here. Mr. Cypher Monkey says, a Saturday in a very quiet, empty office and work. Now I've got some company background noise. We provide lots of background noise for you, Cypher.
Travis, I wouldn't look for that question.
You don't want to answer that question. I timed him out.
Oh, I didn't even. I was it asking me if I'm single or what? The question is yes, but I mean I'm not interested right now. So what? TBC
a little more risque than that.
Okay. Yeah, we try to keep it PG in here, which is parental guidance suggested, not pretty gangsta. So we try to keep this a family-friendly show as much as possible. Occasionally we have the slip here and there, but we're frustrated old men, and these things happen. You just have to excuse us. It happens as we get older. Tahuya Bar and Girl says, good to see you again. Good to see you too. Zinger's out there saying, have a good one. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I posted the link to this video on a few other groups on Facebook, and I had no idea who was going to show up. But maybe we're going to save you some money this weekend. Maybe not. Hopefully help you find some good deals. But either way, we will be back next week for you. And it's going to have to be an early episode. I'm sorry. I've got work obligations on the weekends. I am part of a curriculum design committee, and I have to be online at a certain time on Saturdays to get this design work done. And it's something that I'm contracted to do, so I do it. And I can't get out of it. So we will be doing a uber early episode again of Caliber Corner next week. At least we can have one for you. Mark your calendars. We'll probably go live at 6 a.m. Central Time. Sorry, panel. And if you guys can join in, great. If not, I'll hold down the fort. I have no idea what we're going to talk about. Maybe we'll see if there's any leftover Cyber Monday deals. Maybe check out some holsters. We haven't had a holster chat in a very long time. That's something that we just accumulate as gun people, especially testers on YouTube. You know, we get lots and lots of holsters to try out. But otherwise, I think that's it, guys. So I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I think that's about it. If you have any complaints or you're upset about anything, you can email that over to shootingleftofcenter@gmail.com, and their customer service department will take care of your complaints for you. But in the meantime, I want you guys to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.